For the past 5 years in MotoGP, Marc Marquez has been the Phillip Island benchmark. But for much of those past 5 years, the Honda rider has routinely left Australia disappointed. Just one win on his CV, scant reward for his searing pace around one of the world's most daunting racetracks. Sunday at the island changed all that, the Spaniard converting his 4th straight pole position at the Australian Grand Prix into a hard-fought victory, and with it, putting himself in the box seat to win his 4th MotoGP World Championship in his first 5 years in the category next weekend in Malaysia. Winning ways. Spain's Marc Marquez celebrates on the podium after winning the Australian MotoGP at Phillip Island. Photo Andy Brown. Bill Marquez came to Australia with a slender 11-point championship lead after being beaten by Ducati's Andrea Dovizioso in a frantic head-to-head fight at last week's Japanese Grand Prix, but the Honda rider's 6th win of 2017, combined with Dovizioso finishing a season-worst 13th, saw Marquez extend his championship lead to 33 points with a maximum of 50 remaining in the final 2 races of the season at Sepang and Valencia. Game, set, and almost match. Marquez's victory, after had topped the timesheets in all but one on-track session in every weather condition imaginable over 3 days at Phillip Island, didn't come easily. The Spaniard was ambushed into the first corner by the typically fast-starting Australian Jack Miller, and was embroiled in a frantic 8-bike fight for the podium places that raged until the final 5 laps, when he was finally able to break away. Marquez crossed the line 1.7 seconds ahead of Valentino Rossi Yamaha, the 6-time Phillip Island winner, surging through the field from 7th on the grid. Ross's teammate Maverick Vinales stole the final podium position on the line from dynamic French rookie Johann Zarco, Vinales edging his Yamaha stablemate by 0.016 seconds. Miller, racing just 3 weeks after fracturing his right tibia in a training accident near his European home base of Andorra, unexpectedly led for the opening 5 laps before fading to 7th, finishing just 5 seconds from the victory after qualifying an equal career best 5th on Saturday. Marquez, whose exuberant post-race celebrations went up a notch when he realized where Dovizioso had finished by stealing a look at a trackside big screen on his way back to the pits, knew that had gone a long way to becoming a 4-time MotoGP World Champion by the age of 24. "Dovi was struggling a little bit this weekend, and I was feeling really good," he said. Fully committed, Marc Marquez corners his Honda during the Australian MotoGP at Phillip Island. Photo Andy Brown. Bill, in the race, I was just waiting, and then I pushed hard for 3 or 4 laps. The bike was amazing. Like Australian Casey Stoner before him, whose retirement in 2012 opened the door for the baby-faced Marquez to join the crack Repsol Honda squad. The sweeping curves of the seaside Phillip Island layout mesh perfectly with the Spaniard's election style, and like Stoner, who won 6 straight times at home from 200,712, Marquez has rarely been able to make his dominance count on race day. Off to a flyer, Spanish rider Marc Marquez leads from the front through the first corners after securing pole position. Photo Andy Brown. Bill disqualified while running at the front on his Australian MotoGP debut in 2013. Marquez crashed out while leading in Australia in 2014 and again last year, his win in 2015 a rare award for his mastery of one of the world's toughest tracks. Sunday's victory, which came after he dropped to 4th place 10 laps from home, was even more crucial given Dovizioso's island misery continued. The 31-year-old Italian has enjoyed the best season of his career in 2017, winning 5 Grand Prix to emerge as an unlikely title contender, and twice having the measure of Marquez in last-lap battles in Austria and Japan. But Dovizioso never figured at the front on Sunday, a heavy crash in final practice before qualifying on Saturday denting his confidence and seeing him qualify just 11th. Running wide at the blindingly quick two-hand corner at turn 1 on the 2nd lap dropped Dovizioso to 20th, and while he made his way back through the midfield, he relinquished places to fellow Ducati rider Scott Reading and Marquez's teammate Dani Pedrosa on the final lap to score just 3 World Championship points. In 10 MotoGP appearances at the island, Dovizioso has managed just 1 podium finish, a 3rd place in 2011, while 7th for Miller wasn't his best result of the season. The Townsville Cairo finished 6th in wet races at the Dutch TT and in San Marino. It was by far his most convincing performance of the year, the 22-year-old featuring in the top 10 on the timesheets in every on-track session, and scoring 9 World Championship points to surpass his 2016 season total of 57 with 2 races remaining. Phillip Island MotoGP Top 101. Marc Marquez's Honda 40 minutes 49.772 sec 2. Valentino Rossi atop Yamaha 4051.5713. Maverick Vinales by Yamaha 4051.5984. Johann Zarco from Yamaha 4051.6145. Karl Crutchlow GB Ronda 4053.6176. Andrea Iannone Ita Suzuki 4053.6437. Jack Miller Roush Honda 4055.3918. Alex Rins Esp Suzuki 4101.9809. Pol Espargaro ESP KTM 4106.02310. Bradley Smith GBR KTM 4106.034.